So I just finished, uh, well, I mean, me and probably a lot of other people just finished watching the first episode of Kamen Rider Zetsu and just, man, where do I start with it? Because I've been excited for this show for like months now. I have been like literally planning everything in my life around this show coming because this is my very first like full length Kamen Rider show that I'm watching while it's airing. Because I started Gavu at like 12 episodes in. So this is like my very first time seeing an episode one premiere. And just, oh my God, what do I say? Because there's like so much to be said about it. That did not fucking feel like 24 minutes. It just didn't. But I think that might have just been because I was so excited. The time just like flew by so fast. Uh, first thing I gotta say, first thing I gotta say, because it blew me away. The editing? Holy hell, that editing was fantastic. And like the creative usage of the shots, the designs, and like that one specific continuous shot that happened in it was like the warehouse kind of area. Like that one specific shot is going to live in my head. I can absolutely tell. And just also just sorry, I'm just so excited. This is my like okay, calm down. But the coloring, the designs, the 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 nightmare, the gun nightmare immediately like I am such a sucker for monster designs. I really am because I studied them to like no end. The gun nightmare design is crazy cool to me, and I need to like pause those shots to like properly look back at it. Oh man, and just the mm. Another thing, Zetsu's stripes glow in the show. They actually glow in the show. I wanted that to be real so badly since I saw it in the teasers because when I watched Zero One, they had that fun little like bumper segment where Zero One was like glowing in the dark, but then that never like was actually used in the show and it made me so sad. So for Zetsu to be like actually glowing in the dark in the show, it looks so good. It looks so cool. And you can absolutely say something about how, like, as well with the stripes lighting up, it's like black and orange, which are typically like spooky associated colors. Something parallels to the nightmares. I don't know. Um, that fight scene, like the fight scenes in general, were crazy. Like they were so like, excuse the pun, punchy, but like so energetic and really fun to watch. And oh man, it was just fun. It was just really fun. And like even the first fight outside of the suit, that was fun. And the creative use of like showing the credits like during the gunfight, like man, that's the kind of shit I'm here for. But putting all that fun stuff aside though, the characters, because we just got introduced to the characters. We do not know that much about them. So we don't know much about the detective duo. We don't know much about Knox, I think his name was. We don't know much about the uh Baku and his sister. We don't know much about them yet, and we don't know much about Nemu. We do not know much about everyone like so far, and like that's kind of the point. It's in episode one, but it's like it's the stuff going on with oh god, I can't remember her name. Um hold on, I have it written down somewhere. Her his sister, Minami, that's who I thought it was. Um, Minami, like her reaction. Well, first of all, Baku's room being decked out in like secret agent memorabilia. It's like, okay, he's just like me for real, except I collect many other things. Um, but Minami's reaction to like Baku saying he wants to get work to like save someone. It's like the way she immediately reacted with like, no, 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 don't do that. There's something there. There is something there. I can smell it. I can smell it a mile away. And shout out to the inciting incident being Baku getting hit by a fucking car because it just occurred to me now. Huh, isn't it that's how Emu ended up in his own position in Xaid? That's funny. That's really funny. They can bond over getting hit by a car or a truck. Semantics. It was a vehicle with wheels. Um, but him getting hit by that's just funny. Like that is just a funny way to end up. But okay, so something I was wondering about, because like back on that note, so I was wondering like how the nightmares would exactly impact people, but it's like it's a case of they can physically move them around. It's like another realm, but they still have kind of like access to the real world in a way. They're just not like visible. I'm not sure to describe it, but so the nightmares can physically impact people. Um, because I'm assuming that a nightmare was like that a nightmare was driving the car there somehow. Or Nox just literally used some kind of like telekinesis to fucking bulldoze that car into Baku. I will take either answers because either of those are interesting and also funny. Oh god, I don't know if I missed something, but the little girl getting like kidnapped made me sad. And like I don't remember seeing anything that indicated that she was rescued because Baku tried to save her, but then he got hit by aforementioned vehicle and then went to the hospital. So it's like I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. Maybe I missed something, but it's just man. Uh but the dream. Okay, first of all, the Baku immediately gaining his because like the gun nightmare made him lose his footing when he realized, oh shit, I'm not in control of this dream. But then like him regaining that sort of confidence and then becoming Zetsu is like that was just sick, man. I don't know. I have such a thing for like characters who well, I mean, that's the point of Kamen Rider, but it's like sure they get like a bit slipped up, a bit demoralized at points, but then they like come back swinging and hitting even harder and that fucking final beatdown especially where he just launched the gun nightmare through like all those different environments like good lord man, you've killed him, he's already dead. Stop. It's, oh man, but right, what I was gonna say is Zero. um I think Zero is the name of the bike. But that segment there, that human silhouette is curious because that voice, it's I don't know. There's something going on there because I'm like, who is this man? Where's my giant robot man? Where's my transformer? Um, but I'm wondering if it might be that maybe I don't know. I'm not too familiar with like the voice cast or the actors or anything yet. So I'm gonna have to get used to them as it goes along. But it's I don't mm, like was that intentional or I don't know. I don't know. Ignore that. Ignore that. That was my brain running off in a direction. But pretty much all in all, that was super hype, and I'm super excited for next week already. I want it to be here now. Come to me now. Now. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is kind of my first ever video, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I did make this channel so that I would have an excuse to just happily talk about the things that I enjoy. So, uh, yeah, thank you for watching. If that's something you did, thank you. That's very nice of you.